Good morning, happy Sunday if you're live, and if you're replaying, happy whatever day you've chosen, whatever time you've chosen. If you have your oils, then you go to the center of your forehead, the crown of your head, the base of your skull, and the base of your spine. May we be alive with possibility this morning. So you'll want to have 2 blocks and a strap and a blanket or a bolster of some kind, so that when you come to sit, you've got a little bit of lift, a little bit of height. Your knees and hips can drop comfortably, your spine is upright. And then anything else you'd like to have around you. And so always there are cards or paintings or pictures or readings around me when I'm teaching. They are bringing something to what we're doing. They are a reminder to elevate this space in time, this space in myself. And so here we are at Sahasrara, at the 1,000-petaled lotus. And the image and the name comes from this idea that as we come into greater awareness, that this little unknown bud opens into 1,000 petals. And 1,000 in Sanskrit was sort of the infinity, that which can't even be numbered. And yet a lotus is important because it floats on the surface of the water and it doesn't blossom unless it's rooted in the mud. And so we need this foundation of our physical self so that we can use it, so that we can be tired, so that we can be uncertain. And from our tired, from our fatigue, from our uncertainty, we can come to know ourselves. And from our uncertainty, we can find empathy. That we all have uncertainty, we all have busyness, we're all trying to understand this quick bit of time we've been given. And so our physical life gives us meaning and we receive it and we blossom. And so one of the cards I have out today is joy is the ultimate creator. Because there are mornings when it is cold and a wee bit dark. What do I believe? Because Sahasrara is the place of our belief. If I believe, yeah, I believe. That's what I'm believing. It doesn't have a name, it has a frequency. I have felt tired and knocked out the last 2 days. And so I lie in bed and I think, I am made of light, and I am made of light, and the light is a gift, and I am a gift. And the only way that begins to shift is if that quality of frequency can come through us. So let's move the physical body and just start to see, can we shift the frequency of what we believe? Maybe just start with, I believe I am here. And by being here, I believe I am welcome, no matter the state that I'm in. And with each pause, allow, I believe, to have a little bit of a shift and meet yourself with love wherever you find it, a little at a time. We are addressing our beliefs in this practice. Palms together, rub them briskly, sitting tall. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me as I rise to meet it all. 3 times, inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev all your shoulders. Out the hands, out the feet, coming to kneel, coming to hands and knees. So ordinarily we would start the first song of our playlist here. But Sahasrara is a place of silence. So this is just with our breath and our bodies. Tuck your chin, round your back. Let your hips move a little bit side to side. And as you release the navel down, the heart comes up, and exhale round, and then inhale open. And that's all for now. So as you begin, you close your eyes and you settle in. Just beginning some movement. Turn your left thumb forward, turn your left fingers left, trying to draw your hands apart here. And by turning your hand, you start to open the left hand, you start to open the left chest. You may work right there or turn your fingers once again, turning the left thumb left, turning the left fingers back towards your left knee. The heels of your hands are in one line. And the fingers are spread beautifully on the floor, evenly. And the movement comes from the tips of your fingers, through the palm, through the forearm and the elbow, up the arm, across the collarbone, down the back, even the left side jaw. 5, 4, 3, 2, and center. And the right thumb turns forward and the right thumb turns right. And you keep moving the spine. Draw your hands apart from inside so they can't actually move. But they can try to move, and in that they make space across the base of your neck. Work there, or turn your right fingers right. Your awareness through your fingers and your palm, through your wrist and your forearm. All the ways you hold on to the world. Loosen your grip. Open the upper arm, the collarbone, the back. 3, 2, 1. Fingers forward. Child's pose. Drum your fingers or close your wrists to release the tension of your hands, the effort of the movement. And return to hands and knees and down dog to walk your dog. Feeling out from the elbows to the palms, from the elbows to the heart, from the heart to the hips. And then let your dog be still a beat. The knees are soft, so the hips are high and the hips are wide. Drop your head. And walk your feet to your hands and sit down. So joy is a high vibration emotion. Heels down, toes turn up. Fold your fingers in, but your thumbs are up, and then rock yourself back, inhaling forward and exhaling back. And it's as though your feet are standing on the wall. They're belted to the wall in front of you. Inhale forward, exhale back. And so your heels and their connection to the floor are driving your navel. And you are grounding your energy. Close your eyes. Find the steadiness right here. You are lighting your light. 3, 2, 1. So that when you straighten your legs and drop your hands to your thighs, just notice that there's this new circulation, this new sensation through the body. Let it carry you low down, behind and beneath the belly button. And then sit your heels wide and fold your blanket one more time so you're a little higher. And as you widen your heels, shake out your feet, shake out your knees. And simply begin to move from side to side. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you change. So in the morning in particular, the body has a quality of inertia. And the inertia is a flat line. The ultimate inertia is not moving at all. And as we begin to bring movement into the body, we begin a slow wave through that. We have a long, slow vibration in the low body. Hands on either side, folding over, belly towards the thigh, hands on either side. Inhale at the center, arms wide, and then exhale, fold. Opening and folding. So the hinge of the hips can warm and arrive. Start to take your inside hand a little further and your outside hand further back. And there's a turn beginning through the chest, looking from side to side. And perhaps as you progress, you don't need to touch the floor. Inside hand reaching past your heel, outside hand reaching back to revolve. Inhaling upright, exhaling, revolving. So getting deeper into the chest, through the belly. Three, 2, and 1. And sit up tall. Again, noticing your energy. The vibration getting larger and quicker. Shake out your feet and your knees. If you are really struggling, sit on 2 or 3 blankets, and that will help a lot. Interlace your fingers and stir. At all the things that are still within us, that feel heavy, just giving them this simple, like you would rub something on its back and say, I am here. And reverse your circles. Three, 2, and pause upright and just notice through the navel, through the legs, through the heart, the vibration rising and rising. That by using our physical body, we can affect our emotional body. Come to lie down. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Bring your blocks with you. And as you lie back, lift your hips and put your blocks on their bellies, on their lowest setting, and set their edges side to side. And rest your hips and low back on that. Knees are bent, feet are flat, heels under the knees, palms flat. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. Keeping your left hand down. Bring your right hand overhead. Bringing the back of your right hand to the floor, stay for 2 breaths. The back of the right hand is heavy, the shoulder tucks under, the right heel is heavy. With no force, just an invitation of this shape, just let your breath be larger in the right side. Just unfolding internally. And the right hand comes down. Right palm flat, left hand overhead, eyes closed. Tuck your left shoulder under, your heart lifts. Your hips on the block, your left heel is heavy. And the left hand comes down. Press your feet down, lift your hips, put your blocks belly to belly and come back down. Left palm flat, right hand overhead. The heart is lifting, the shoulders tuck under. And you're inviting the breath of your belly to become expansive, to unfold all the sitting, driving, meetings. Hand down, left hand up. Chest is broad. Receiving, that's it. Let go of the performance, let go of the must or the should or the have to. And left hand down. Stand in your heels, lift your hips, turn your blocks to their tail, or repeat where you were. Blocks down, hands down, right hand overhead. So the heart is high, the shoulders are under. And you are simply inviting this opening with your breath, with the way your ribs lift away from your hips as you breathe. And the right hand comes down and the left hand over. Left heel heavy. And then bringing your left hand down, stand in your heels, lift your hips, remove the blocks entirely, and pause, hips to the floor. Notice the front body. Give it the hint of a smile. Feel the vibration of the front of your body a little bit activated. And even if it's a smile that I cannot see on the outside, a welcome on the inside, a hello. An invitation. Knees to your chest, shake out your feet. And you'll roll to stand. Coming all the way up. And as you arrive, the left hand holds the right wrist going up and over to the right. Widening your feet enough that you can bring your forearms, your elbows in front of your knees, sitting down, and then inhale, rising up. Right hand holds left. And then down. And then up. So taking your time. One hand holding the opposite wrist, folding and unfolding through the hips and the knees, through the shoulders and the chest. One more. And then standing tall, hands wide, and just fold your fingers in and your thumbs are forward in little forward circles. Backward circles, my mistake. And with the backward circles, you can feel your shoulder blades coming towards your spine, opening your chest. Long, deep breathing, small little circles. Hug your heels towards one another. And feel the navel be steady and strong through the feet. And from that stability, little circles, little circles. Turn your thumbs up, your palms forward, little reverse circles. Turn your palms up, your thumbs point back, little reverse circles. Rolling the chest open as though you were rolling an awning back up into a building. 3, open the chest, the inner arms. 2, the palms of your hands. And then open your hands, reach wide and then down. And notice through the chest and the back and the arms and the fingers. Give it the hint of a smile that we're creating a quicker, higher, faster, brighter vibration. Has more power to it. Build your seat, you're ready. The Kriya begins here. So we've moved through the physical body. It doesn't need to be big or forceful. We don't actually have to do it in any way at all. It's always an option. Seated tall. Turn your palms towards your body, turning left and turning right. Inhale left and exhale right. And that can be enough. So the aim here is that the chest remains high. If there's any rounding at all, stay right here and keep lifting your chest. Otherwise, put your palms to face down and your thumbs towards the shoulders. In left, out right. Keeping the heart high. Work there, or as you're ready, turn the palms forward, thumbs to the shoulders. Again, rolling the chest up and open. Work there, or interlace your hands at the base of your skull, elbows wide, and 2 minutes, whatever you found. Heart high, eyes closed. Coming out of any athleticism, coming out of any performance, you're not getting a grade. It's not for anyone else. How can you allow it to be easy? A gift. Just a sensation of being in the miracle of your body. What if there was enough space in your movement that you could notice it and be amazed? That's all you need. Heart high, 10 seconds. Three, 2, find center, hands up high, inhale, and add 3 sips. Tuck your chin, reach. Hold the breath, draw your attention up through the spine, up to the crown of your head. The chin comes up, the breath goes out, the hands come down. to notice. Let your attention rest at the crown of your head. How quick and bright the vibration becomes. And shake out your legs and your feet. And you'll take your strap behind you. The heels are under the knees rather than tucked back, so you have more or less a straight line of your shins across the front. And the strap across the back is the width of your hips, right? Or if it needs to be, a little wider, so that as you fold, the hands can rise, and then inhale coming up and exhale folding. Inhale up, exhale, fold, eyes closed. Two, and one. Sitting up tall, let go. Put your hands on your thighs. Now notice the arms, the shoulders, the face, the head. This increased frequency. A little higher, a little quicker, a little brighter. So simple. A hint of a smile. What if you could design and cultivate joy? Set your things aside, bend your knees, put your fingertips towards you. Bend your elbows, widen them, and then as you wrap them in, press down to lift your heart. Widen your elbows, round down, elbows wrap in, rise through the heart. Elbows widen, and then wrapping in, inhale, pause, chest broad, heart high. Open your mouth, finding a whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, out the nose. You can work right there, or lift the hips, coming forward, and then sit the hips back and down. Flatten your feet to lift your hips, and down. Keep the breath, we go 1.5 minutes. 2. Sitting tall, legs out long, hands to thighs, breathe in. 3 more sips. Hold the breath, heart up, chin in, firm your body, gather your attention up, 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 up through the body to the crown of the head. And then releasing, notice. Notice the spine and the brain and the crown of your head. That this is where we believe, and perhaps in this moment you can shift your belief. I am a being of light, capable of joy. Come to stand. So that lotus stands in the mud when we fortify that bodily downward action. Palms face forward, sitting down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up. So it can be very, very small, very, very simple. A little hug of the heels towards each other. Feels your navel gather toward the spine. Or, as you're ready, it gets deeper and hips all the way down to the heels. Onions, 4 bunches of greens, squash. Inhale up, exhale down. Peppers. Ten more. That we could fortify our physical body, and our physical body would give us a direct experience of our own strength. So simple. One more. And stand, palms face forward. Now you've stirred everything up, and as a result there'll be some upheaval. Stay very steady. And feel all that swirls around you. And the breath is large and smooth. And we grow accustomed to holding our ground and letting the circumstances pass and settle and resolve without getting swept up. Hands wide. A bend of the knees as you slide your hands down the backs of your legs to fold forward. Up the backs of the legs to unfold. So folding down, knees as bent as they need to be. And inhaling up and a little lift. The chin lifts to look at your thumbs. Good. And we fold. Deep into the primary actions of our physical body, reaching into the limbs, reaching up out of the floor, folding ourselves back down. A very deep experience of our physical body. Stay as steady as you can here. 15 more. And as you fold and unfold, it may begin to find a different pace, a different depth. 5, 4, 2, 1 more. And without folding, hands down, palms face forward. Now again, the upheaval will move through you. Let it pass. We're clearing the energetic body. We're clearing the nadis. Using the circulation of your heart to move through yourself. So from the navel to the feet, plug in. And the hands come high as though you're holding a great ball. And take that ball to the left and then to the right. And inhale left and exhale right. So the navel to the feet, steady. And the movement is really from the heart to the hands. And allow your fingertips to loosen. And either fix your eyes on one point or close your eyes. Inhale left, exhale right. 15. 13. 12. 2, 1. Widen down, noticing. Top to bottom, front to back, left to right. We become an even body of light. Hands to your hips, a tap of your heel. Each tap a little exhalation, and the little exhalation out the mouth. And the little exhalation out the mouth with a sound. And it goes har, har, har. H-A-R. Har, har, har. And the sound comes from your navel and it comes out with the movement. And you can tap or you can give it a little hop. Har, 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 har. And now we're fortifying and stabilizing this light. So it's easy enough to do it when we're still. It's easy enough to find our light on our mat. But our work here is to shake ourselves up, and can we maintain it? Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand tall and let it move through you. The breathing in as though you could absorb that pranic strength and light you've made. Elevating this state, a higher frequency of awe and wonder and joy. And then it comes down to a cross-legged seat. And as you set up your seat, sit tall. If sitting on the floor or on the mat isn't appropriate, then you sit tall on the edge of a chair. Let it pass. All things begin. All things continue, even momentarily. And then all things conclude. And in their conclusion, they make space so that they may return or something else may come in their place. It happens in the forest. It happens in the field. It happens with each meal that we create. It happens with each conversation that we have, with each class. We begin. We continue, we conclude, so we can return again. We each get a little bit stuck at a different aspect of that cycle. I'm a great beginner and not so great at concluding. Some of us don't like the effort it takes to get to conclusion, the real meat of the work. Some of us don't like the idea that it's going to happen again. There is a continuity here that is inevitable, and we find it and we hold it in our hands. We are part of this, and this is a part of I believe. This is a part of I am, always moving through us. So the thumb and the first finger touch, and when they do, we say sa. And the middle finger and the thumb touch, and when they touch, we say ta. And the ring finger, na, and the pinky finger, ma. Do it one time. Sa, ta, na, ma. It's a cycle. And we repeat the cycle aloud for 2 minutes, whisper for 2 minutes, silently for 4, whisper for 2, and aloud for 2. And I'll do it with you. With each sound, the same action that created that har from the belly creates the syllable as we touch our finger, and that energy of that sound comes right out through the forehead center. And right here at the forehead center, imagine a pulse of light with each syllable. Because really the understanding of moving through time is a very highly evolved activity. It's the prefrontal cortex, our ability to imagine, to comprehend, to conceptualize. Is this action, and we're bringing awareness, attention, light, and vibration to the part of our brain that allows us to change our preconceptions, to redefine what we believe. And we begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Satanama, 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 Satana. Whisper. Each one a little pulse of light right out the center of the forehead. Silently. A little pulse at the forehead center. Keep moving your attention through the fingertips. Keep moving the fingertips with each syllable. Repeat the syllable in your mind and feel the pulse of light. Just stay with the rhythm. If you get lost, stay with the sensation of your fingertips coming together. Build strength to your focus. Adjust your pace and make it personal. Whisper, sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta. Speaking. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 Satanama. Excuse me. Satanama. 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Satanama, Satana. One more. Satanama. And be still. Eyes closed, notice. Letting it move through you, letting it rearrange you. If it wants to sit you up taller, go taller. If it wants to soften you, go softer. Listen to what you've made, what you've opened, what you've offered. Awareness at the crown of your head, awareness at the space of your belief. I believe exists here. And through that belief, everything comes into existence, into your world. Everything that you believe is made manifest. If you look around the room, you believed you had a couch, and so you did. You believed you needed chairs, and so you have them. You believe you needed windows. All of the choices began from this belief. Get under and behind and before all of them. I believe I am a being of light. And in that light, I believe I am a being of love. And in that love, I believe I am a being of complete acceptance. I am wholly welcome in this day. I believe I am wholly welcome in this day. Nothing is expected of me or demanded of me. The sunlight of this day arrives to meet the force and the light of my life because I am loved in an act of love, not an act of worthiness, an act of complete acceptance. I am this light. And reach wide. Gather it in. Bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center. Call it all home. Sat Nam. I am this. Long Sat, short Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Happy Sunday to you. Have a phenomenal day. Whenever, however you use this, come back to it. Use it tomorrow as you choose. I will be back on Tuesday live at noon, Thursday live at noon. We are at day 20 of Sahasrara. If you can't keep track of it or that's challenging, there's a printable calendar. So marthabakalpan.com under live streaming or daily practice, you can scroll down and there's a printable calendar. And that way you can see what's the date of the month. And for this day, Sunday the 17th, it says Sahasrara day 20. So I know where I am. It goes all the way to November 6th. And we will have a final class on the 7th. So I wish you well. Track yourself, show up. Thank you so much. I believe in you. I believe we are here for a purpose. I believe my purpose is a service to the world. I believe that listening to my purpose is a gift to myself. I believe that listening to my purpose refines my path forward and interlaces it with yours. I believe that we are an extension of the great good of the world. I believe. Refine yours, articulate it, and live it through you. This is where we make instant change. It slows, changes harder and harder. the deeper you are into molecules and reality. Up here, change your mood, change your expression, change your posture. Until Tuesday, loves, I will see you soon. Satnam.